Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Brenna. I am Brenna M Co. This week we are working on the Throwback Launch, which I'm so excited about. The Throwback Launch will be on October 21st at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I just cannot wait. I did officially get in one of my orders from Ninja Transfers. I think this is the UV DTF. Yes, it is. Oh, that's so kind. They give you like a little squeegee. We have just my small little order here, and all we have to do is just cut it out and then start putting it on glassware. I also ended up ordering some special scissors to do a pleat on some hoodies, and so this is what they look like. They're gorgeous. I love them. I'm really excited to use these. And I also received the file to do the Just a Little Anxious design on the green tees on my embroidery machine. And so I'm just excited to like get this launch rolling, get these items made, and start actually putting them out to you guys. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is we're going to start on the Just a Little Anxious embroidered tees, because I still have not received the puff ink transfers. And while those are going, we're going to work on the cups and start putting the UV DTF on them. Hello guys, good afternoon. It is currently the next day, aka Wednesday, October 8th, and yesterday/this morning I finished up some work just because I didn't have a whole lot of work time yesterday, but I officially finished all of the cups/transfers that I have right now. And then I also finished the green shirts, and honestly these green shirts turned out so good. The thread matches the green on the shirt perfectly, and so here's what they look like. I think they look really good. I'm really happy with how they turned out. And then I finished up all of the transfers that we just bought of the Just a Little Anxious on 16 ounce and 20 ounce, and then I did some 20 ounce You Are So Loved. This one is new. This transfer used to be on the 20 ounce glass cans, but I don't have any more left, and I'm just trying to use what I have. And so I thought the Be Kinder to Yourself transfer fit perfectly on the 16 ounce, and so these are new-ish, so we did a lot of those. And then we also did the 16 ounce Be Kind. Now I did have some of these You're Stronger Than You Think transfers left, and I tried using them, and in the past they have given me a hassle, and that's pretty much like why I just stopped doing glassware, because the company that I used to use switched up something with this, and so they don't really peel off very nicely, and they're just a headache. So I trashed these. I maybe had like 10 left, and I decided to order some from Ninja Transfers because I really liked the UV DTF of the Just a Little Anxious ones that I got done, and so I placed an order for those. So we'll actually have 24 of them instead of 10, which is exciting because those are my #1 best-selling cups, or I should say they were. But today I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and cut out all of the stabilizer on the inside of all of the shirts, and then I'm also going to go ahead and tag them because then I can just get that done and over with. I checked the tracking for my puff ink transfers and they're actually not getting here until Monday, which kind of sucks, but actually it's pretty decent turnaround time, probably like a week and a half-ish, and so I'll probably just have to do those next week. I also plan to do like the photos and stuff like that next week as well. I'm gonna book the photo shoot place that I typically use to take all of these pictures for the website and then also social media. But instead of getting ahead of myself, I'm gonna go ahead and bring all of this glassware downstairs and put it away on the shelving. Since we are waiting on a few things for the throwback launch, I'm gonna kind of put a pause on it after I finish doing the t-shirt stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and start working on some new sewing items. I really want to make some little coin pouch purses because I do have some scrap batting that is just too small for makeup bags or even mini pouches, and I don't use batting for really anything else, and so I want to mock up some coin pouches. So first things first, let's go ahead, let's put away all of this glassware and then get to going on the t-shirts, and then after that we will start on coin pouches. Hello guys, happy Friday. Yesterday I watched my niece all day, and so I only got a little bit of sewing done last night, but I finished up all of the coin pouches today, and right now it's 6:45 p.m. but they are officially done and they are perfection. I love how like cute and little they are. They are just like the perfect size for a couple cards if need be, coins, obviously, just little tiny trinket items. Just to show that these fit cards, I'm going to show you guys with a gift card that I have that is a size of a card or ID. Just fits right in there. and you can close it on up, and it could probably fit at least like 3 or 4, I would say, pretty comfortably. But yeah, I think they turned out really good and I love them. And I think I'm gonna bring them to my market that is tomorrow and kind of get a gist on how they do and how people like them. They're about like half the size of my mini pouches right now, if that helps you at all. But yesterday I received a very fun package from Ninja Transfers. I believe these are the puff print. Yes, they are. Have the puff print transfers. This one, it says just a little anxious, obviously, and it said lilac on the site, but this looks more like a deep purple, which is fine because I think it'll still look good on the apparel item. And then I did pick up some white. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be using these ones for, but I figured I might as well just pick them up just in case, because I was already placing a pretty big order and I got like a discount. And then we have blue here, which on camera I feel like it looks a little bit brighter and lighter, but in person it's like a darkish teal color. And I think this was supposed to be baby blue or light blue if I remember correctly. But I do love how they put on every single one of these, like what to have the temperature at, how many seconds, and then if it's like hot peel or a cold peel. So I'm really excited to use these. And then this is another one that I got. It says you are meant to be here. If you were here a couple of years ago, I did a hoodie and joggers set, and they were baby pink with like this bright pink lettering, and it said you are meant to be here on the left upper thigh and then on the back of the hoodie. And so I wanted to use the lilac hoodies that I have left over, and I wanted to bring back that design because I really did love that design, and I don't know why I've never brought it back. And so I brought it back, but obviously this time with white on lilac. And then I decided to have like a front little thing, and it says today and every day also in puff ink, and I just thought that'd be really cute. I think tonight after dinner, which I'm gonna be eating dinner here in like 30-ish minutes, I'm gonna have Cole bring up my heat press, and I'm gonna heat press a few up here just to kind of get a feel and if I like it or not, because I already have the apparel still up here. It's in my kitchen actually because I haven't moved it downstairs. I haven't officially moved downstairs. And yeah, so I'm gonna have Cole bring up the heat press, and I'm gonna heat press like at least a hoodie and one for each of these designs and see how it goes on, if I like it, if I hate it, because if I hate it, at least it's a garment each and it's not all of them. Okay, so Cole brought up my heat press, and it is now officially at the temperature of 350 like it says for the puff transfers. And so the first one that I'm gonna do is this one. It's like a heathered gray crew neck, super soft. And these crew necks are kind of hard to make sure that they're lined up because they are so soft and like flimsy, I feel like, than typical crew necks are. So I think what I'm gonna do actually is fold it in half, because I know a lot of people do that, and then just kind of like press it just for a little bit so then I get that middle crease. And then we will take this. See, to me, it doesn't look like it's straight. It is. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and press it just for like the 7 seconds without the transfers so then it gets any like moisture out. All right, we're gonna pull this. And then I have this t-shirt ruler. It's clear but has like lines on it obviously, so then you're able to line up your designs in the middle and like correctly, I guess. I just got it off Amazon. It's always linked to my Amazon storefront, but I'll link it in the description for you guys. And so we just go ahead and we line this up. I'm doing the blue, just a little anxious on the gray heathered crew neck. We just go ahead and we line it up in the middle. Take this off, and then we put it back under and then press it for 7 seconds. And then it said that it's an immediate hot peel, so we're just gonna go ahead and peel it. And I think it looks amazing and it's in a great spot. Okay, next one we're gonna do is this cream heathered, it's called like latte. We're gonna do the same thing that we did for the gray one. This one, it looks like it's like lined up a lot better than that gray one was. I think something was just weird with like the collar, maybe how it was sitting in the box. But we're just gonna go ahead and put this under and press it to get all the moisture out. Pull it out. get our little measuring tool. And for this one, I'm doing the lavender, just a little anxious puff ink, or lilac it's supposed to be, but it's a dark purple to me. And press it for 7 seconds. And immediate peel. Wow. Look at that. I know you can see like the heat press and mark right now, but honestly, I'm kind of glad that it's the dark purple and not the light purple. After pressing it, it does brighten up a bit, I will say, but it looks really good. Alrighty, now on to the last one, which is the lilac hoodie. I personally hate pressing hoodies because they can be so hard to line up perfectly, and it's just a lot of bulk in the back, so just be careful if you ever heat press hoodies. I have burned myself one too many times. We're just gonna do the same thing that we've done. Press it out to get all the moisture out and the wrinkles. And then for this hoodie, we are doing the "You Are Meant to Be Here" puff design on the back, but on the front it's gonna say "Today and Every Day." And this is really hard to use this measuring tool on, but I just measure it to the middle of where both like ends of the hood meet. And then it's just nice that because it has a ruler on it, so then I know that I'm like making sure that it's actually like the transfer is even. And hot peel. Beautiful. Okay, and then we take it to the back. I like to kind of just see where the hood's kind of gonna land, and that's how I gauge where I should put the design. So I don't want it too low, but I also don't want it too high to have the hood covering it. Then we're just gonna take the transfer, and this is kind of just a guessing game when it's on the back, but I can see where the pocket is right here, which is nice. So I'm just gonna move this just like a little bit over, so then I kind of have it in the middle. Okay, and this is what the purple lilac hoodie looks like on the front and the back. I'm guessing that it probably was not the absolute best lighting when I was showing you guys these, but quickly, here is what the back looks like of the lilac and the front. You can kind of see that texture right there. And then the latte crew neck with the purple and the heathered gray with the blue. And honestly, I really like these transfers. I think that they look really nice, and they honestly look like how my crew necks and hoodies did when I was getting them professionally done. And so I'll definitely be using the puff print from Ninja Transfers a lot more, because I don't want to just do embroidered items, because sometimes I can't really rely on my embroidery machine, and so I'd love to have the option of doing screen print or puff ink and having items like those in stock if I can't get my embroidery machine working. But I honestly have not packed my car. I haven't packed anything for tomorrow's market, and it's currently 9:30 p.m. at night, and so I need to get a move on that because I had to start setting up at 8 a.m. and I think I'd just rather pack tonight than tomorrow morning. But that's gonna be a whole different vlog. But I hope you guys are loving the new items that are gonna be coming to the throwback launch. Again, that is on October 21st, which is a Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are in my area though, I will have these items at the Fargo Big One, which is October 17th and 18th. But if you guys liked this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!